Good afternoon once more, colleagues, and thank you for attending this meeting. And because it's a work in progress, we will just continue with the spreadsheet. I hope Apelele is able to project it. Thank you. So we are on point 6.7. And about the MOA, I take it it's still to be finalized, as we don't have any feedback, unless if anyone, is Linda, SALW, and Ruth joined us as yet? Not as yet.
No.
Okay. So
the MOA is still being finalized. Sorry.
Still to be
Is it
finalized.
is it the DSAC one?
The SALW one.
Sorry.
The one of Library of the Blind.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. No, I thought maybe they're referring to the DSAC one, the DSAC funding.
Okay, no, the SALW. Thanks, Level. We will just keep it for now, because
Sorry, Rebecca, are we doing
Yes,
an MOA? Are we doing an MOA with them or an MOU with them? I don't know.
that's how it is minuted here, but I'm not sure if it was correct to say they only had one meeting and all it's required now is to finalize the MOA according to the notes. But we can always be rectified or corrected if that's not the case.
I don't know about the MOA or MOU, but I do have some news. Because I keep in contact with Linda, and I don't think it has something to do with MOA. I think last week we mentioned that we would like SLAB to assist us with the catering.
Okay, so they've confirmed.
So Linda went back to the CEO and asked, because the CEO said they don't have money, so asked and pitched, and the CEO said she must present she must give her the quotations. So in the quotation, she's quoted for 150 people, and I think for 150 water also.
Okay.
That is separate. So I'll catch up with her for next week to confirm if that has been approved. Okay. But I think the CEO now is supporting us in terms of that.
It was reported that Sabinet is giving water worth 20,000. So I don't think they need to also budget for water.
Oh, so I must ask her to remove water.
No. Don't remove.
Oh, it has changed.
Remember, the water bottles are part of the promotional materials. So, it's one of those items where it's just the water bottle.
Oh, and
yeah, it doesn't come with water. It's not a water sponsorship. It's the bottles. The ones that when Sabinet, they have these goodies that they sometimes have, like water bottle. The other time they had like this load shedding lights. It's one of those. Not really like water is.
Wait, yeah, it's good that you are here, you clarify it, because
yeah, so please go ahead with the water, Linda. That is part of the catering.
Oh, thing. Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
But
we're not sorry. Just a follow-up question. There's just a follow-up question. One thing that we wanted the meeting to agree with is 150 is correct. Because that's something that we needed to submit a quotation immediately. So when she asked, I said 150. So I hope 150 is correct.
Yeah, it's difficult for now to estimate because the invites are not yet out, and we just basing on the estimates of how many do we have in the first S1 level. Do you have any?
I'm not too sure, but the attendance normally, the physical attendance normally exceeded that amount, and especially if we're talking about school children that come in groups and from different schools, so the number normally would exceed that. So I think 150 might be less.
Linda.
Maybe if it was
But
450.
can I get clarity level? Yes, maybe that's what Rachel was reporting, but it's EBSCO not doing water bottles.
Yes. Not
Both
EBSCO.
and Sabinet.
Sabinet is sponsoring the water bottles, which is part of the promotional materials. Then EBSCO, because Sabinet has already taken the water bottles, they will be sponsoring the silver package for pens and pencil cases.
Also, the water bottle will be, it's no longer part of their sponsorship. Okay.
No, the water bottle was taken by Sabinet.
Yes.
So Sabinet is sponsoring the water bottles. Then EBSCO is sponsoring the pens and pencil cases. So when they inquired about the water bottles, that sponsorship was already taken by Sabinet. It was just an inquiry to find out if they can have their logo on those items, whatever that they'll be sponsoring is.
Thank you. So as we move on to item 8, photographer.
I'm not so sure about the photographer, but with the videographer, because the Demolep mentioned last week that it would be nice if it's a hybrid. So maybe we should look for a digital company. So I'm still awaiting Anthony to lead me to someone that can do it for us. So I haven't gotten any code on that or any detailed feedback. Yes.
Okay. Sorry,
Just a question.
Linda.
Are we? Yes, I have a question. Sorry.
Yeah.
Just a question. Are we looking for a photographer?
I think that will then go together if because this was written optional. So if we're getting a digital company, then they will do the video live streaming thing and photographing, I think. Yeah, but then otherwise, if we were not looking for live streaming, then it will then be the photographer only. But if it's one thing, then they might as well do it together.
If I may check, because I can't see the screen now, I'm trying to also catch up with the note. Please let me if Mr. Mulepo has joined the meeting.
Not yet. Not yet.
Thank you. We just addressing the photographer and the videographer because those were the items still on the agenda. But as Lew is saying, as soon as that is the videographer is cleared, that could be done with one person or with one group. So as we move on to 10, which is that's the program for the launch event. Linda, I think you touched on it last time. You want to give a report on that?
It will be ready next week. The program. I have amended it as we agreed last week, so it will be ready next week.
Okay, in the next meeting.
Yes, I have amended it. I just need to send it to ESCO.
Okay. Thank you. Right. I don't think there's any other here. We have highlighted the people that will be speakers and the minutes that we estimated. And that the other thing that is still outstanding on that is for the formal invitation to go out, which I also just drafted. I didn't share with the Demolep, so you still have to see it. And yeah, I think those are the things that we need to send the formal invitation that it's required to be sent out. I think as well that should be done before or by next meeting.
Linda is working on that.
Linda is working on the draft program, and
No.
The invitation note.
The invitation is done. I just need to share it with you what was approved by Nazim and Charlie.
The invitation is also done.
Yes, the invitation is done. It
Oh.
was sent to the Eastern Cape people because I sent it to Charlie and Nazim and they approved it. So I tailored it to send it to Dizrak, interim council person that represents Eastern Cape, the roads,
The Victoria Girls and so on.
Makana municipality. So the Eastern Cape people have already got it. So I will give it to you so that you can tailor it and send it to the normal people that you normally send.
Okay.
So Linda,
Yes.
if you can share with Aphelele some of the lists for the people that you haven't invited that you have to invite, you can share with Aphelele to help you with that.
I'll share with everybody.
Yeah, then I think if he can also assist with that, then that'll push it, like it'll push the whole work off your load.
Okay, no, I'll send it to everybody.
Yes,
I'll also note in the email the people that I have invited already.
Yeah,
Okay.
together with the
Yes, so
list
that
that
we
we
don't
once
duplicate.
provided. Yeah.
Sorry, Lebo.
Oh, I was saying he needs to also include the list and indicate to Aphelele which people he must invite, and just to guide him through the list.
Okay. All right.
Thank you.
Remember the list we have shared it some time ago? But yeah, as soon as Linda is sharing with us the invitation, then we can work on it together with you guys in the office.
Yeah, I will do that. Just to clarify, Rebecca, and I'm sorry, maybe I did not say this in the WhatsApp that I sent. The reason why there was a need for that invitation to be done quickly was for the invitation of the MEC of Eastern Cape provincial government. So that's why it had to be ready earlier.
Yes, I think you did indicate that, Linda, that it was needed urgently and you had to really do that. So it was just a matter of agreeing or understanding that we will use the very same invitation as soon, because you said you agreed with both the president. So we will use the same to invite others as well. So which is why you will share with us. But you did indicate that it was needed urgently. Thank you.
Okay.
That will go along with the potential speakers. So we have covered that. Unless if I'm missing something there, colleagues, I think it will still go with that because it touches on who is going to be invited and so on. Still on the program, what is also here is, I think these are just duplication of issues, because the send invitation letters to speakers, contact potential speakers, draft the program for the launch. The program is something, but the contact speakers and the invitation letters, we have covered that. Unless if I'm missing something, colleagues.
The other one is to gather the list of the RSVPs so that we can know exactly how many people that would attend. That's why it speaks to the list of the attendees. So that's something that we're going to do towards the end of February.
Okay. I think Aphelele can do that for us. I don't know.
Yes.
because it can be on in a central place. Right. Thank you. The next one is still on the program. I think the running order of the program, when's the launch and the times are already there. I don't think there is any change. There are no changes there. The recording of speakers and entertainers. I think
That
it was
mostly
reported
speaks
to-
for, it mostly speaks for the when we used to have it online. So
Oh, yeah.
depending if that is needed in this setting. But if a lot of things will be taking place physically but live streamed, then there's no need for recordings.
Yeah, I think so. It's just needed to be updated. Okay,
Yeah.
just a second, as that developer is calling. Okay. Right. Thanks, I'll report that to the meeting. Okay, all right. Thanks. Thanks. Colleagues, sorry about that. But he was reporting that and giving an apology because where he is, he's traveling, but where he is, there's no internet. And I'll report under T-shirts as we move, because the one report that he gave is about the T-shirt. Thanks. Sorry, Lebo, was it you who was talking?
No, I was actually done. It was under the point recordings.
Oh, live streaming, yeah, but there's no need for. Okay.
I just have one question. I don't remember far back, unfortunately. Did we have sound? I think we did. Is
Yes,
it
we
written
did.
somewhere?
Yes,
on
we do
this
have sound.
on these actions?
Yes, they do have sound.
Oh,
Yeah,
they
I
do have
remember.
sound.
I
Yes.
asked them.
Okay.
And I think
It just
I'm not
came to
sure.
my mind.
We will just have to capture it. I think it was captured that there is sound. Linda SALW has reported that some other time. I think so. Thanks, Linda, to confirm that. Okay. What is the next one that we should concentrate on? The RSVP that we were talking about is under 16 there. So we indicated that Apelele will capture that as the RSVP. And we did talk about the printing of the program. I don't know why there are no notes there, but we did talk about it, that we and indicate the ones that or the program for in-person. We haven't talked about it. What did we say?
About printing the program.
Because it says here, print the program for in-person or have it downloadable for virtual event. Yeah, we used to print out some, isn't it, Level?
Yeah, but I think
Yes,
it's not
for
as it was not as formal or as well decorated as the conference one.
Yes, just
I
a
think
normal
so.
program.
Just a normal, like the way the way it's drafted, it's normally how it was displayed on the virtual platform and normally how it will be printed.
So LNO will take care of that, ne?
So I think it's something that we can just print at the office if the meeting agrees.
Yeah, we'll confirm that.
Or
but
if we need to have it designed on a different format or a different text paper, then we can also decide on that. But I think the printing it at the office would have cut a lot of costs.
yeah.
I support the printing in the office, because after the office, nobody keeps South African Library with program. People do keep the conference one, but I think we must
Yeah.
print it in the office.
Thank you.
I think Mrs.
Okay,
Mara
now
wanted
we
to say
are
something. Mama, did you want to say something?
No, nothing. I'm just struggling with my computer here.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, sorry if there's
But I
anyone
hear what
involved.
you're all saying.
Yes, thank you, Level. If there are anyone who would like to, please, I may not see your hand, just step in.
I think just to even make it nicer, Alphelele will work on it on Canva. And then we can have it printed in color, whatever the design he'll come up with. He's quite good with those kind of things.
But that's what the office will do anyway. Thank you. We don't have to worry to outsource. The T-shirt issue, the report from Charlie is that we should, the T-shirt, because remember he said it will be designed from scratch. So he has indicated that we need to place an order. That order was supposed to be placed today, and so that we're on time. So he asked Danny to provide what's on the invoice. But he said we can start printing 1,000, so that we then we confirm and are happy with what they've done, and then we can increase the number. And also that in order for them to do that, they need a deposit of 70% of what we order. So I'll suggest Danny to work on with Charlie and then see how best we can place this order today, hopefully. And he will still follow up with the people that design this T-shirt.
Yeah, that won't be today.
I can imagine.
So from my side, he needs what? Confirmation of sizes.
I think so.
With the current membership.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Or the additional number will just be added with the sizes
next
that are
page.
common. Yeah.
Yeah, common sizes, yes. Yeah. Because the issue is that people would have a small and find that they've gained weight. Now they're medium or a large, and then when sizes come, they don't want to take a small anymore. They want a large. So yeah.
Then yes, the idea was to place the order today, but please liaise with Charlie to see when or how soon you can do that.
I'll do that.
Thank you. You also have lost your voice.
My hand is up.
Yeah,
Okay,
Danny is
like I
actually
said,
on sick leave. That's why he's saying it won't be possible today.
Oh, okay. Linda, please go ahead. I can't see the hands.
Yes, I want to find out why 1,000? Isn't that going to delay the process? Because I'm thinking of, I don't know, if we're gonna only deliver 1,000, and then are we not doubling the shipping costs? Because we still need to deliver again. Well, what is the rationale behind this 1,000?
And I think the 2,000 came with quite a lot of discount. It was discounted, if I remember that quotation, when they quoted for 2,000, and that discount was a large amount from ordering 2,000 units.
I know, maybe Rebecca and Danny can just find out from Charlie, so that we do not lose funds, because we order bit by bit. And then if a lot of people start joining now in January and February,
Yeah,
it takes longer for other people to get
and it
t-shirts
didn't
than the
include,
others.
yeah, it didn't include couriering from where they are, because I'm just
So
assuming
that's
these people
another
are interested.
yes. Because if you just get the 2,000 and they sit at the office and that's one courier, then that's better. I don't know.
Yeah.
From what Rebecca reported, it seems Charlie's worried about the quality, because she says we order 1,000, and if we are not satisfied, it's all about that. But are we not going to get a sample before they go on to print?
Thanks,
So that at that
Maricha.
time a decision can be taken.
I don't think there's time for a sample.
Where are they being printed?
Why.
Is that not the Linda, is that the company you
No,
got?
no,
It's
that's not the
Chinese.
company. The company that I got is expensive. I do have a sample with me, and
Charlie is the one.
the t-shirt looks great. But we use Charlie because that company is 600,000.
Look, we will check with him.
Yeah, check with him, but it's
Danny
more about the
saying,
quality.
Yeah. Yeah, he didn't want us to risk with 2,000 at once, so that's why that amount.
But they usually give a sample. I wonder, I mean, right from the beginning, when they design, they give you a sample so that, when you do the final order, you are satisfied with the product already. So maybe just find out from him. Maybe he does have or he can ask them for a sample. Usually they do.
Or a similar t-shirt that they've made, even if it's not the one that we're ordering.
Okay. We will check with him, Danny. So we will check with Shadi as well. So yeah, all your points are taken, because indeed to cut on other costs like courier and all that, so to be done at once. The next item here is number 22. Level, you were to do a follow-up on the sponsorship, so that I think that's where we could give a deadline if possible. Did you manage any feedback on that?
Yeah, so the feedback is I've already reported on Sabinet that they took the water bottles and they paid. EBSCO took the pens and pencil cases, they've paid. And NLSA, they've approached me and they suggested that rather they sponsor, so they say that their internal processes is quite complicated, and it's gonna be more complicated if they pay us the money directly into our account. So they suggested that maybe they can pay the supplier where we're ordering something directly, or they can sponsor the accommodation and flights. But then they indicated that their budget for that would be 50,000. And so because of the extension of attending the library opening, the number of days you have to stay over will be extended, meaning that the cost for accommodation will also just double up. So they are going to pay for accommodation for the top 6 exco. So 5 of you and the manager, Mrs. Mare, and then they're also going to they also going to hire a microbus from the airport. So that was the discussion we had. I haven't gotten confirmation yet if that was done, but I did give them a B&B suggestions that Linda got for me, and we'll follow up on that. So they opted to rather sponsor something like that than to give us the money directly into our account. So others, they've Macmillan, they said they unfortunately they cannot sponsor, and Sira as well, and the others haven't said anything yet.
So in essence, we do have 3 of the sponsors.
3. Yeah, we do have 3.
EPSCO and NLSA.
Yeah, and NLSA. So I'll follow up with the usual ones like UKS and WWIS. But yeah, so hopefully I can give you another feedback on that.
Okay, all right. Thanks, Lebo. So it means when are we gonna give them the deadline? That's because we were supposed to
Because the deadline, because to be honest, the deadline has passed for that, but we're just going to not hold back in terms of ordering what we need to order. And also I'm losing track of my thoughts. Yeah, so I will remind those that haven't responded yet, but we are continuing with ordering, because at least for posters, since we need to add the logos, we don't have a large number to print or to courier or distribute. So we're only gonna print a number of those we take into the van. So which it was agreed that 500 will be enough.
I saw a bigger number on the program, on the budget.
Oh, more than
printing.
500.
On the budget it says 1,000. Yes, Marichel is right. But I think yes, I think the meeting said 500, so maybe that money would go to do something else that has to do with poster, whether we're doing the bigger posters. What is mountain block ones?
Yeah, I think Linda, we have to look at the budget and see where we quoted less, because then now we're gonna have to account to some of those things, because the what is the number for the block mounts?
I think it's 25.
Yes.
25 block mounts. And we said 15.
There's a budget for it.
And we said 15 was gonna be enough, because we spoke about having a couple left at the office, which is a bit of waste and they take up space, those kind of things. So we can increase the posters to 1,000. And we'll look at also the bookmarks, how many we said we were gonna print on the budget. But the quotation that I have, sorry, is for 500, but that can also be increased.
I don't think we must carry more than 500. What are we going to do with more than 500? because we're gonna leave most of them in Grahamstown to be distributed in schools and shops. And Grahamstown is not a big space. There will be few. I think even that 500 is too much. Maybe the
Yeah.
people who are visiting from Amtata can take 100, and then from PE another 100. I think just for Grahamstown they will need 100 posters, not necessarily more than that. So that 500 would be correct for us to print.
Unless if
And we'll
we,
see. We'll see what other things were estimated less, but then we can see the funds were then slotted on this.
I think let's consolidate that and see where we can patch on. But
Yes.
also coming back to what is quoted there as 1,000, it means if we do end up doing that, it means we're not going to travel with the 1,000 there. We will take the 500 and the rest will then be used around to other branches. I don't know. But we'll check. But the most important thing is to check what might be needed in terms of other materials that we might need to utilize the budget instead of
The budget.
printing just 1,000. Okay, thank you. Okay, that's where we confirmed, but it's the same as what you confirmed in terms of the distribution of the poster if printed, and you just gave us a feedback level on terms of the sponsorship.
Yeah, so I just want to ask, so last week they spoke about to have a library, South African Library Week banner designed. Was that on the budget as well?
Sorry, to have the library with what?
Banner.
Oh,
Like
the
a general
pull-up banner.
That-
Pull-up banner.
Yeah, so it wasn't decided whether a pull-up banner or a wall banner. So a wall
Okay.
banner is a very big one,
Yeah. I
like the
see.
one that we have, the green one, and then a pull-up banner is small ones, and it also depends on the units that we would want of those. So was that also part of the budget?
No, that was not part of the budget.
Okay, then we can slot it into the budget and say a portion of it was then decided to whether like have a general banner that we'll use continuously. So it's just that I can't share. So for a pull-up, so a design, so Anthony's gonna set up an artwork. So he's the one that did all of the others that we have. So to set up an artwork will be 600 excluding VAT, and then a pull-up banner is 1,495 excluding VAT, and a wall banner, which is a bigger one, will be 4,795 excluding VAT. So depending on what we are looking for, then the meeting will decide.
Yeah.
Okay, but if you have a wall banner, then you need something to fasten it, or does it come with its own thing? Or
Yeah, exactly how the ones that we carry to conference are.
yeah,
If I may, I'm not
So
sure if
it's
we are
exactly
talking
how. So it's sure. It's just that I don't know how to explain it, but so with the conference one that we have, they are joined to a mechanism. So
they stand on
it's a
its
cloth.
own.
Yeah, they have their own stand.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
stand
stands on its
own.
own. You just
Yeah.
you just stretch it. You stretch it
Yeah.
and lock it with some other some cheap
Some
thing,
knots on it.
and then
do have
stands. And then when you
doesn't
pack
have
it,
to be
you
attached to the
unlock those
wall.
things and bring it to yes.
Doesn't
So
have to.
and it comes with a bag. It has a bag as well. So
Yeah, they all come with that,
Okay.
and we use them here ourselves. They are big ones, and I will recommend that because you can take it
Yeah.
and it's squeezed around,
yeah,
and
and
then
it can also be used as a photo booth. You know, people like taking
Yes.
pictures.
Yes.
It's a nice photo booth kind of thing.
I will recommend that one, but for the sake of others, we can just share the kind of
So he's
sample.
busy with the artwork. So the artwork, I'll send it to everyone once I've received it.
Okay.
And then, yeah, I also think a wall banner. It's more bigger and nicer. It's more visible.
It is used nowadays that when we use them here, when we celebrated our 150, those are the banners that we also designed or ordered. So
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
So we can slot this expense into what we would have cut short in terms of printing.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. 24, upload the final poster with sponsor logos to the website. It says in February, obviously, maybe we can touch on that next week. We can
Yes.
still
No,
keep
it can't
on-
be next week. It has to, sorry, it can't be next week. It has to be after we've exhausted the sponsorship.
Yeah,
Because it will
but
be easy for us to insert the logos. It would be, so maybe we should just set up a date where we say this is a cutoff of asking sponsors. I like the fact that after the cutoff, we're still following up. So maybe we can say by 15th of February it should be done so that we can upload it on the website for print for other people to print it. I don't
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because
yes, sorry, Level.
yeah, I'm saying yeah, because it's finalized, but then it still needs some of the sponsor logos.
Yes, I'm saying from next week because February
Yeah.
is just coming and we have put the due date in February, although we did not specify the actual date as Linda is suggesting. But I'm
Yes.
saying we will start talking about it in the coming meeting, especially because we were supposed to have finalized the sponsor list. So which level has been following up, and she's going to follow up on the outstanding ones. But
Yeah, because it's way past the deadline that we gave them.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
yeah. Okay. I'm also sending you a sample on the WhatsApp for the wall banner or SVC. But yeah. The next, the promotional items, Linda, have you exhausted this level? The
Sorry?
budget has been shared with, I believe. And so
Yes, the budget
have we exhausted the list, and these are the items as listed here? Are they the ones that we're going to have, or have you closed the list, or are you still accepting new items?
Hi, Rebecca. We're not going to accept new items. For the promotional items, me and Lebu we know what are the ones that we would be doing, but I
Yeah.
don't
One
think
thing that we're not sure of is the multi-charger, because we currently don't have sponsorship for that. But if it's within the budget, then we'll order that from
No.
the budget.
it's within the budget, Lebu.
I think
So,
we reported on that
yes.
last.
Yes. So what I was going to suggest is give us up until Tuesday to report back. So in the week, we will outsource the quotations. I'll speak with Lebu and gather everything around sponsorship, because that one is easier. We can order within the month of February.
Okay, I just have one thing to report on. Apelele, can you please allow me to share?
Okay, Lebu, let me stop.
Can everybody see my screen?
I have to go to your screen. Yeah.
Yes.
So I'm going to come back with the multi-charger and the bags, because those are some of two things that we haven't looked for a quotation for. So because they said that the water bottles will be distributed as part of promotional materials at the library launch, at the South African Library Week launch, and not to the members. I did 600 units of those. I'm not sure if I quoted less. So these are two options. It says, so option one will be this one. And then, sorry, which is 46,500. And then the 63,900, it's this one in a box. And then the 24,500 one will be this one. Are we together?
Yes, I'm pausing. I'm pausing because we have 600 and then the lesser members, normally they are close to 1.7.
No, these are the items that we agreed that will be distributed as promotional materials at the launch.
At the launch.
Oh,
you
only
see,
for the launch.
Yeah.
only
at
for the launch.
Mm.
Yeah. And then
Okay.
when I went to pens and pencil cases, then it was 2,000 units that matches the number of t-shirts.
T-shirts. Mm.
But so we are not limited to promoting with those as well to at the launch
At the launch. Mm.
with the bags, because from what I understood, the members were going to get the t-shirts and the rest of the other things will be used as promotional materials at the launch and
beyond.
and beyond. Yes.
Mm.
So the three bottles options are here with various amounts. So it's 600 units. I don't know if the committee wants to increase on that, and which bottle do you think we should go with? And with the pencil case, we don't have option 1 and 2. It's only these two. So the pen, the 2,000, so pens will be 2,000 units at 10,750, and the pencil case will be 2,000, which goes for this amount. So the other option that I didn't go for was those kind of like poofy ones for students. It's like round kind of shape. Those with baby girls, small girls who have an idea what I'm talking about. So it kind of looks more expensive than this one. So that's why I chose a simple design.
Label.
Okay.
I am thinking, sorry, Danny. I am thinking before we make a decision, can we study the budget? Because maybe on the promotional items that we need to buy, there would be money to add on this one. And then we come back next week with a quotation that matches what is on the budget so that we don't underspend. That is if Danny says yes.
True. I was thinking that too, because we went to look for quotations and we didn't really study the budget. But we also don't have a quotation for the bags and the multi cables, which we're not sure whether are we distributing those at the launch or to the members, or the members are only getting the t-shirts.
Yeah, I think all depends on the budget, as we are saying. Sorry, Danny. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I just want to ask the bottles, Lebo. The ones on the bottom left, is it plastic or glass?
It's plastic.
Okay.
Sorry. So subinets, they normally have this kind of bottles. Whenever they are promoting their thing, they had something like this. If you've gotten one before, yeah, it's plastic.
Okay.
Is there
I
any
fe-
of the others which is last that Danny is asking?
I'm not sure. Because the very famous ones are these ones. It's either this one in glass, which are limited. I only see them at some of the shops, and these ones.
But do we need a box to put it in the water bottle?
No, I think this is nice, even if it's
Yeah.
not in the box.
I also think that one is.
I think this is nice. It's a nice gift to keep.
Okay.
Okay. Level, welcome, Boost. Welcome. We are on already but you can just catch up. Thank you for joining us. Level, I want to check with the issue of the pens. I think last time we had such kind of pens that you, unless if it's just a sample, but if it's like that, and we also had the other pen that is a bit white and with a lid. They're all kind of old kind of pens, but that very pens were right. Sorry.
Yeah, I think those are the kind of styles we always went with, because we had those ones that had a lid in green, and then recently we had them in white.
Yeah, but then I was
So
going to say those were the ones that were writing very well.
those
as compared
ones.
to this one that,
as compared to this one. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So just have a look at that because they were writing very well, nicely.
Okay, let me look for the examples that Anthony gave me. But the thing is, with the examples that he gave me, that very one was not the. Okay, let me share this. Can you see my screen?
Yes.
So this is what
it was not here.
It was not here, but I can send him a picture of it from the office.
You know what I'm talking about.
Exactly, yeah. So we've had them previously in green, and then now recently we had them in white with a lead. Yeah.
But if one of them are also writing nicely, it's fine. But I was just saying the previous ones that we had, especially the middle one, it was not really writing nicely.
Yeah, I think this one also breaks quicker. In the middle of it's attached. Then sometimes the spring thing it pops out. So I will send him a picture of that one that we normally ordered, as opposed and cancel this one. So I'll come back with another code, but this time I'll just share it on the email, so we can have a decision as quick as possible and start ordering.
Okay, thank you. Danny, are you all right? Okay, please.
Yes.
Yes, Danny. Okay, that's just from my side. You seem to be cutting or breaking. Okay.
Can I ask how many bags are we quoting for the library bag, the bags? And is it the normal kind of shopping bags things that we previously used to order?
Danny?
I think we must look at the total of people that is there. Depends on if we what we distribute to the members. If we're going to distribute water bottles and things like that,
No,
then
to the members we only going to give them the t-shirts, from what I understood. I think we're also just trying to not make them feel entitled that their money gets them these items.
Yeah, then I think we must look at the amount that we're going to give that day. Because it's the stuff for the children and
Yes.
some of the members that will be there.
Yes.
But as you are asking level, if we are going with the normal shopping bags, I think we were also giving that to members, not necessarily the launch. So it depends on what kind of bag now are we. If we're going with the same, then it should be inclusive with the membership.
Okay, I'll look for different designs. I think I'll ask him for what designs he's got and I'll present them. But then also having a number in mind will help so that I can say code for this much.
Okay. All right. What else?
But Linda and I will also explore the budget and see how much we need to indicate it there. Yeah.
Because that will guide you as to...
That will guide us as well, and also the price that was estimated there if it falls within what we quoted.
Yeah, I'm not gonna touch on all these other budget things because yeah, you're still gonna work on that. And just to check if you have managed to rope in Keho and Linda Maleka for assistance, Linda.
I constantly speak with Linda, so Linda doesn't need a rope in. I think we have that understanding. I keep on missing Keho every time she calls. I'm in a meeting. When I call back, she's in a meeting. But I also didn't want her to be on board now, but rather to be on board when we talk about the radio stations and all that. So I was just gonna explain to her because in the meantime it's just about the admin small Ananya things, and then once I identify things that I would like her to focus on in in Free State for the radios and the papers, then I will contact her. But I think we called 4 times this week. We keep on missing each other. But it's easy with Linda because we can communicate in after hours.
Okay. So
And
as we
just a report on the other budget things that you were talking about. I only received one today, which I've sent to Danny, which was full. The other lady said they will be ready today, and today she sent an email saying still waiting for another invoice, which I don't know what. But the other lady needs money up front for everything, but the others, they want 50% now so that we can. I will be populating tonight the dates on how these would be distributed on those ones because they want to start once they get their 50%. So that is all covered on the way. I'm just waiting for one invoice to cover that 770,000 for communication. And again, with the social media person, I haven't asked him to do an invoice because I think he will do it when he's done. So he already communicated because today he was sending, or yesterday he was sending me what would be on the website as save the date, and then what would be on Facebook from Thursday on the 1st as save the date for the South African Library Week, as per the list of the things that I wrote down and the dates. So that would also go to all our membership. I'll give it to Label to go to all our membership. So that one he's already started with giving me he will be recording. I think he already contacted Nazim for the recording of this. So that is on the ball. So we won't have a problem with following that schedule for social media and website.
Thank you, Linda. Shall I move on from the promotional items because others are clear as we have already indicated, and you have touched on the radio issue, so it's ongoing. I will just change it to be ongoing there. So can we move to funding? And on that, again, Level, do you think the following up on benefits for all sponsorship, is there any feedback that you would want to give?
Sorry,
I
the
remember,
benefits?
I think last time you indicated, I think you and Linda indicated those benefits that the sponsorship wants to know in addition, over and above the package that they are. So have you clarified them and so on?
Yes, it was EBSCO. So they wanted to know if their logo will be on the items that they're sponsoring, of which initially that's not what the the package entails. But like Mr. Malepo said, that there's really not a problem if they want to have a sponsorship on the items. Though it also carries some cost on branding, sorry. But if it's something they want done, and because we want to keep the sponsorship, then we can go with it. But I did clarify to them that it's a joint sponsorship. It's not like entirely the 20,000 will buy the whole units of what we're looking for, but just add on what we have.
And also that we said they should.
So my question would then be, are we then going to have other sponsors on the items?
Their logos.
Because the logos, yeah. Because if we've agreed for EBSCO, then does it mean that we're also going to do it for the others? Like heavily as a subnet? Because initially that's not what we said. Initially, that's not what used to happen previously. It was only the YASA, because it's a joint sponsorship. And because we know EBSCO, they always want to own things.
I think what was said as well, Level, was to say they must differentiate between the sponsorship package and what they're asking the logos to be on the promotional item. And they should be informed that as long as they are sponsorship for the promotional item, remember we even said the 20,000 may not even cover them to have their logo on that, on whatever the item. So
Yes.
let alone. So we have promoted the sponsorship package, but I don't think we encourage them to use their logos on the promotional item. As you are saying, what will happen to the other sponsors as well?
Yeah, then Dr. Shelley said, but it's not like we have a problem if they want that done. So I think on the pens it's possible, but I'm not sure on the pencil case.
Possible depending on the sponsorship they are sponsoring. If it's not covering for them to do the logos as well, as many as they are, I don't know.
Well, usually if a company sponsors, they like their logo there. Because that's the reason. It's for them, it's marketing. Yes.
So that's why Dr. Chele said, since they're looking at it for is it worthwhile for them? So their question was finding out if it's worthwhile for them. Are they going to be visible in those items? Like Mama is saying. So that's why we ended up saying we don't have, it's not a problem if the logo is there.
Depending on
I think it's only fair because they give in order to promote. What we should be talking about is whether the fact that they have sponsored something, then they want their logo on our poster. That's different. But if they sponsor a pen, their logo can be there. There's nothing. I don't see anything wrong.
No, also their logos as sponsors have always been part of the poster.
Yes, but it depends how much they have given. I don't know whether there was a threshold of if you sponsor 50,000, then your name will be there.
Yes. I think
I
the
don't know
package
whether there
explains.
was such, yeah, but there's always a limit on what they can, you know,
Yeah,
you
yes,
appear because you have given so much.
Yes.
yes.
Mm.
So, but over and above that, Marichel,
'Cause
they also want their little things to be written, to have their logos.
Yes, that is what they have sponsored. Not the poster. If Sabine says, I'm giving you 20,000 for water bottles, it means their logo must be there. That's what they want. That's what they would love to have. It shows it's Liasa, and not only theirs, Liasa must also be there.
Yes, because previously when we had it hybrid, even when we still had it physical, in person, they had the logo on the poster. It was part of the benefits. So now when we went hybrid and most of the things were done on media, it was said that they can have they will be mentioned on the reads that they are the sponsorship for this, but also the prices were different. Last year it was 7,500. It says your logo will be on the digital poster. It will be displayed during launch event as well as the marketing materials leading up to the event, and be placed on the Liasa website on the scrolling banner. And then the 20,000 one, you said your logo will be on the digital poster. It will be displayed during launch event as well as all marketing materials and on the scrolling banner. And in addition, you will be named as a partner in the printed media to promote the created awareness of South African Library Week. So
for this year, what was offered for sponsorship?
So this year, what was written was okay, so this year basically what we added was the block mount. So a sponsor as a silver sponsor, which is the 20,000 one. It says company logo will appear on the digital poster, appear on the bookmark, appear on the printed poster to be displayed during the launch event. Logo will be placed on the Liasa website as part of the scrolling banner. And on the landing page as well as dedicated page on the website. And company logo will be listed in the Liasa In Touch magazine as a sponsor. And a company
not on
will
the pens and the water bottles.
No, and company will receive a block mounted poster.
Those are the usual ones. So we are sitting here because they want every little item that they over and above what Lego is saying to have their logo, the pens, the whatever, the rulers if we have. So that's what we are sitting here and discussing.
Yes, I think because we specify that this silver sponsor is water bottles, this one library bags, this one. So for that very item that we listed, they want the logo there.
Let's pack it until the presidency will try and clarify us as well. But I'm still of the idea of the package that they are given, not beyond that, because it will be cumbersome. It will be a lot of logos on whatever the pen, if there are 3 or whatever. But yeah, I would suggest let's pack it for now, and yeah.
So the gold sponsor, which is the 50,000 one, is the one that says they will be mentioned as a partner in the printed media. So that is the one benefit that we didn't give them.
Okay. Yes. All right. So we move to Are we now? That's where the marketing, the communication and marketing plan. Linda has outlined in the previous meeting, and it was just for you to get us the actual value versus what the code, something like that. Yeah, I'm not sure if they've managed to clarify you on that, Linda. Hi, Linda. Is she still with us in the meeting? No.
Maybe she's not
Apelele, it's
working.
Linda. Marija?
Yeah, I'm
Sorry, I
here.
think Linda got kicked out.
Yeah.
I had the beep that someone left.
Okay, yeah. I think she doesn't look like she's on the meeting anymore. Okay. Okay, we'll just leave it as it is, but on my side, I was supposed to provide Linda with more information on the newspapers in the provinces. I did not manage to send her, but I do have. As soon as we finish this meeting, I'll send her an email with those with the names, as we indicated in the last meeting. Now you have blocked me on my screen when I uploaded. Can you? I don't know what happened here. I can't see my screen anymore. Okay. I'm sure you have shared. What did you do? Why did you take all my screen? I need to see what is next. Apelele.
Yes, you can't see my can you confirm if you can see my screen? You can't see anything.
I can see your screen, but I can't get to mine. Because I was able to minimize the other or put it aside, but now you've taken, let me see.
Okay, let me
Exit. Okay, that's fine. I have exited yeah, that's fine. Don't worry now. It was full screen, that's why. Okay, I think in terms of all this communication and marketing, now that Linda has fallen off, they will just bend over. Unless if they level, or unless if you have got something in addition. But some of them she has touched to say on the radio, she's still working on it. The invites, we have talked about it. And although we talked about it with the list to share with Level and Linda.
Yeah, I think what she was going to do today is give you the final quotation after adding and removing.
Yeah.
There's another newspaper or something that was removed, and you recommended to add another one. I forgot specifically the name. So she was going to come back with an amended quotation.
Yeah, that's what I was saying, but it was so wet and we ended up putting it back because Danny was asking, and then we realized that we might still have a lot of budget. So it was requested not to be removed, and those are the other, and I was going to give her additional newspapers that covers Limpopo in particular. So which I said I will email to her, and yeah, so that she can get the full budget.
Maybe send to her and then she can
add on.
because she was supposed to report today, then she can do it on. She can send an email to everyone after adding yours so that we see that it is within budget.
Yeah.
Yes, because I think the lady, what the reason why she's taking time is to source quotation from those newspapers specifically, and then add the amount on our quotation. So just to be sure of the amount, so it kind of take a while, depending on the communication, how quick they respond.
Okay. I'm not sure if, yeah, I'll send to her. I'm not sure if we have skipped any item to be reported. Otherwise, as far as I'm seeing this, we have covered others, and the others are still in the pipeline coming. Is there anything that we have left, or anything that one needs to report on? If not, I think we have taken more than enough time, but it was worth it because we have to give feedback and know how far we are. But the most urgent thing is now the T-shirt issue for ordering, to place an order. And we will talk with Dr. Mulepo on that. And otherwise, thank you so much for attending this meeting, and we will end up here for today until next Tuesday.
Thank you.
Thank you.